So let's say you've been trying to lose weight for some time. You've been on different diets, you've taken different supplements, even kind of ventured into the fad area. And maybe a lot of these efforts helped and you were able to lose weight consistently. And then when you kind of started going back to your lifestyle, your habitual lifestyle, this weight came back. In this video, I will explain exactly why you have stubborn weight and what's the reason behind it. So before getting into the reasons why the body holds this fat, I have to preface that by saying that the body is wise. So your body knows and does exactly what it needs to do to preserve itself. So if you have stubborn weight, there's a reason why. The body doesn't do anything without a reason. It's a signal. It's a symptom of something underlying that you have to look at. So what is it? Well, when you're acidic in the body, meaning you're creating more acidic waste than you're taking out of the body, you're consuming more acidic foods, you're entertaining acidic thoughts, and if your kidneys and the lymphatic system are compromised, you may not be getting rid of this acidity correctly. So the body may retain these acids, and these acids will always gravitate towards the weakest area of the body, the areas that are inflamed. So these inflamed areas are so acidic that the body uses fat and the lymphatic system to help kind of buffer these areas so the organs next to them don't become compromised. So the main reason why you have the stubborn fat is inflammation. So inflammation in that area where you have stubborn fat is calling for a buffer so that inflammation can be cooled down, it can be contained, and it can be protected. So all the other tissues, glands, and organs around it don't become compromised. So imagine you have a little pouch in your lower abdominal area. And that pouch, you've been working on it, you've been doing crunches, you've been, eating and juicing alkaline foods, and still there is a little bit of that stubborn fat, and you can't necessarily get rid of it. So chances are you still have some work to do in that area of the body that's inflamed. It's actually a helpful sign to get us to pay attention and really give the body what it needs to take care of that area, to clean up that inflammation, and to heal properly. So what can you do? When it comes to inflammation in the body, it means the body is highly acidic, as we talked about before. So what are the antidotes to an acidic body or acidic chemistry? That is alkaline chemistry. So if you're consuming acidic foods, if you're thinking acidic thoughts, you're going to create a lot of acids in the body. Like we produce waste every day, we go to the bathroom, so do our cells. And so when this waste is created, the waste is circulated all around the body through the lymphatic system, which is similar to the blood system, but blood actually deals with nutrition, cellular nutrition, whereas the lymphatic system deals with cellular waste. So it's the waste system of the body. So this waste system is circulated, and then it's brought to the kidneys to be purged. So all of this has to work perfectly and in coordination, and your kidneys have to filter really well so all this waste does come out of your body. If they don't, and if your lymphatic system doesn't work correctly, and if you're creating more acids and taking in more acids than the body can handle, then these acids go to the weakest area of the body and degenerate the tissues in those areas. And that's going to look like symptomology, symptoms that we have, pain, aches, any disease symptoms, because they're just the expression of this waste system degenerating cellular tissues around this weakest area of the body, and that weaker area becoming even weaker. And then, of course, getting even more lymphatically stagnated, and that can obviously grow into tumors and so forth. So the expression of this inflammation and acidic waste kind of being concentrated in one specific area of the body is disease. And it can happen in a variety of ways depending on our genetics, depending on our lifestyle. So one weak area of the body in one person can look very different in terms of disease expression as another person. So all of those things matter. The solution is to hydrate and alkalize your body. And this is exactly what detoxification does. It hydrates, it alkalizes, it removes obstructions, and it gives the body the energy to ignite its self-healing mechanisms. So if you have stubborn weight in your belly area, for example, chances are you should do maybe a parasite cleanse, because there could be a parasitic infection that's causing all this inflammation. Or it could be your gut. Your gut could be inflamed. You could have a lot of sensitivity in your gut. It could be on the weaker side genetically. So working on your gut health and working on detoxifying and strengthening the gut tissue is going to be of primary importance. And you can do this by cleansing, by hydrating, and by strengthening the gut wall. And this is done through an alkaline diet that's full of energy and healing chemistry. So you can look at a lot of my other videos that talk about detoxification, alkaline foods, and why this diet is not a fad. It's basically a diet that helps to introduce hydration, introduce healing elements and electricity inside your body so it can clean out the inflammation. So when the body does have energy from its foods, it finally can ignite its self-healing process. Usually a lot of us spend all of our energy on digestion, on repair, elimination. The body's struggling these days. In the modern world, we're just keeping up with all of these acidic bombardments from the outside. So when you give the body more energy than it's used to, it's going to use this energy to heal. And the best way to heal the body and see a lot of this weight come off and never come back is to heal it properly. And when you heal it properly, the weight will not come back, because the problem areas will be healed. There's nothing else that the body needs to protect itself from. So by focusing on a holistic cleanse, on a holistic detox, your body will know where to use that energy for correcting itself. The only thing you need to do is give the body the right fuel so it can correct itself. And the best fuel you can give the body is the highest electrical foods found in nature. And these electrical foods are raw foods, raw vegetables and fruits. When foods are not cooked, they retain their original chemistry. So you're not losing all the vitamins and enzymes and minerals that are traditionally found in its normal raw structure. Through the cooking process, you lose a lot of these elements and you do create acids. So if you really want to heal long-term and sustainably and see the weight come off, you have to choose the highest electrical foods found in nature. And those, yes, are vegetables and fruits. But here I'm going to tell you that fruits are even more cleansing, even more healing than vegetables. Fruits just have that chemistry, that water content that the body needs to completely eliminate what it doesn't need and to electrify it. Whereas vegetables are more of builders. When you're healthy and you want to build up the body a bit more, vegetables are perfect for that. They're more fibrous and more grounding, whereas fruits are cleansing and eliminating. So go fruit, go high fruit, and do that as much as possible. I recommend doing a raw food diet for a month and see what the results are. Look at your body and see how you feel. If you feel energized, if you see all that weight come off that you haven't seen for a long time, and if you keep working with your body to eliminate all that inflammation and any other symptoms you may have. So you may have weight issues, but also symptoms of disease. So those are going to be eliminated together, because you're basically giving the body the electricity, the energy, the nutrition it needs to correct itself fully and holistically. And if you still notice some stubborn weight after that 1 month protocol, go all fruit. Give yourself maybe 3 days to 7 days of just fruit and see how that changes things. I know this may seem a little bit radical, going all raw vegan, doing fruit, but give it a try. It's hard for us who've been eating meats and grains and dairy to go on such a hydrating, such an energetic diet, but it is a diet that can heal. It is a diet that's going to regulate the body, that's going to remove all of that waste that's been in the body for a long time, causing a lot of inflammation and creating these weight issues. So if you want to see results, you can ease into this raw vegan process. You can do some cooked vegan foods first. Simply start by introducing more plant-based foods into your diet, even if they're cooked, and then graduate to more raw. And as I stated, 3 to 7 days of just fruit will not only clean your body, but you're gonna notice you sleep better, your skin looks so much more vital and hydrated and younger and plump. You feel more energized and you are more regular. And you just feel your emotions and your mind just gets clear. You don't have a lot of these intrusive negative thoughts. And all those acids that are corrosive are exiting. So you're just going to feel much, much better. When you see the results, you'll be motivated to stay on the path and see it through. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot. And if you have any other questions or comments, let me know. And if you'd like more guidance and would like to work with me, all my information is below. So thank you for spending this time with me and take care of yourself.